Hello my lovely Geminis, this is your February love reading. My name's Serendipity 1111 and I'm not too sure whether I said on the last video, but I am a Gemini. I don't know whether I said on the last video because I always just post a video and then I never watch it again because I hate my voice and yeah, I just don't like to overanalyze things. I just like to do it and then yeah, that's it. Because I do overanalyze a lot, so I prefer not to put myself in that position. Yeah, so I just want to have a quick chat before I go into the read. Obviously you can bypass this if you want, but I just wanted to have a chat with you guys about how I feel and deal with being a Gemini, because for the month of November and December and the start of January, my twins were just completely not getting along at all, to the point where they want completely different things in life. Now I know for someone who's not a Gemini to hear that it probably sounds absolutely doolally, but that's where I feel like being a Gemini is. I feel as though I have two completely different people inside my head, and the one can be quite negative and quite self-doubting, and I wouldn't say I dislike her, but she's necessary at some points in my life, because my other twin is very sort of laid back, very chilled, can see everyone's point of view on everything, so no one can do no wrong kind of thing. And yeah, sometimes I need the sassy Gemini to kind of put me straight a little bit. But yeah, I feel as though both of my twins, they just completely want two different things in life, and that's when I sort of get confused and stuck. And when they're working together, it's great, like, but when my twins are not getting along, I find myself telling myself to shut up constantly. It is literally, I feel as though I have like a little devil, well not a devil, but a little devil and a little angel on my shoulder, and I will tell this one to shut up quite a lot so that my other one can speak. So I just want to have your comments and views on that, because obviously we are air signs and we are quite floaty and free-spirited, and I do love, absolutely love being a Gemini. I feel as though all the Geminis that I know, like my family, my friends, they can walk into a room and they can just light it up. And I feel as though people are often very attracted to Gemini's sort of spirit and their personality and the way that they do look at the world. So yeah, I just want to know your comments, because lately, well, I'm getting better now, but there are months where I do struggle, and even when it comes to deciding food, like I know that's such a simple thing, but even when it comes to deciding food, I'm like, why am I so indecisive? Like, why isn't this just easier? Like, I'll sit down with my friends, they'll be like, we're having this, and then I'm like, right, so I'm just flipping back the menu, flipping back, flipping forward, going to the back. I'm just like, why is this so difficult? Like, why is making any decision in my life difficult? So yeah, so if you could comment and let me know how you find being a Gemini and how it affects your life. But like I said, I wouldn't change my star sign for the world. Not for world. I love being a Gemini. I love you, Geminis. I love you. So let's have a look and see what's going on with February's love read. I've already shuffled and meditated on the cards for us. So let's have a look and see what February has got for us. So Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, could be dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with a fire sign. The Empress in reverse. The Justice in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Right, okay. So without clarifying, I feel as though with the Page of Cups, obviously this is an offering. This is compassion, creativity. I feel as though either you're thinking of approaching someone and maybe asking them out, or reconnecting with someone who you might not be talking to at the moment, and because you feel as though whatever situation happened previously, you've grown from it. So I feel as though maybe you might have had an argument with them and you both kind of just left it and stopped talking. But now, after it's sort of like clarity has come and you can kind of see their point of view as well on it. Because the situation right now, I feel not talking to them is making you kind of imbalanced. So you're thinking about it all the time and you don't want to think about it, but the more you don't want to think about it, the more it pops into your head. So you could be sat there and then all of a sudden they come into your head and you're just like, why? Why am I thinking of them right now? I don't want to think about them. But it's because justice wasn't served in the situation. There was an ending with you guys, but I feel as though it just ended. Like, just, that was it. Just, I don't know whether someone ghosted someone, but there was no sort of wind down. There was no sort of talking it through. It was just boom. And yeah, you're both just not moving forward with it. Clarify on the Page of Cups. Yeah. So the Page of Cups can also be about following your intuition, and then you had the Judgment card coming out as well. So your intuition may be telling you to go forward to this person to sort of try and start this new beginning with them. This is what you may want, but your actions are not moving. You're thinking about it all the time, but you're not doing anything about it, even though every day you feel as though you should be. But whatever I say, this can always be for the other person. So if it's not you, it could be for your person. And then you've got the High Priestess on top of the Page of Wands. So yeah, so I feel as though you know what you should be doing, but you worry because it was quite toxic before. When it was good, but when it was bad, it was really bad. And I feel as though the time apart has probably made you reflect on all of it, and it makes you a little bit scared. You may have been really hurt by this person, or you may have really hurt them. And right now, when you're not speaking or when you're not communicating fully, it might be little messages in you, but nothing like the way that you used to speak before. And you may be getting clarity on it and then thinking about the good times that you have with them, but also thinking about the reasons as to why you're not talking now. So sometimes in life you can miss people, but you can maybe not want them back in your life. So I feel as though you might be trying to make a decision, or they might be trying to make a decision as to, don't know what to do. It's like imbalance, don't know whether to go forward with each other or just leave it where it is, because I feel as though it was difficult. Yeah, it was. There may have been. You tried hard. You tried really hard in this, I feel. And you don't know whether you want to put yourself back in that position. So even though you miss them and you love them, you don't know whether you just want to go through it again. Yeah, you're confused as to what to do. You want to take the leap of faith. You'd like to see where it goes. I feel as though you'd like if you had, you want to go for it because you miss them, but then at the same time, you really don't know. Because they left you feeling like this. But I feel as though you're still feeling like this in your mind. You may not be showing it and you may not be telling them, but I feel as though either you or them are struggling. Yeah, sleepless nights, anxiety, depression. Clarify on the Empress, please. Yeah. You don't know whether you don't know whether to move forward with this, and that's why you're just kind of withdrawing. You're isolating yourself from them. You're isolating you from them, and you're trying to find your strength. So, or you may have found your strength back after this has all happened. So you may have had time away from them, and now you're feeling stronger within yourself, but that's not necessarily making you not miss them anymore. Clarify on the Justice card, please. Yeah, because you both, I feel as though you both said stuff and you both walked away, but I feel as though you're both not happy with how it ended. This is not finished. This is not, you guys didn't get the final talk because you both just sat there. You are sat there. See how he's got his arms crossed? You want to speak to each other and you want to talk to each other and you want to offer each other things, but you both just sat there with your arms crossed because you don't know whether it's the right thing to do. Maybe too much time has passed and now you both don't know how to move forward with each other. You don't know how to approach each other anymore because you've both probably been pretending that this hasn't been affecting you, when really both of you inside have missed each other since the day that you either stopped talking, or from the day that you had the argument, or the day that it didn't fall apart, but it was no longer moving forward. Yeah, because you both haven't got what you wanted out of this situation, but I feel as though like you may both be playing like it's victorious. Like this may be on sort of social media, or this may be if you see them, or this is basically putting on a mask and kind of being like, yeah, everything's okay, like I'm okay, like I don't need you, I'm okay. But then when doors are closed, you really miss them. And like I said, that could be you, or that could be the cross watcher. Clarify on the Chariot, please. Ooh. Yeah, you're both not moving forward, but you both see each other as like your twin flame or your soulmate. You both see each other as the end result. Like you both see each other as the happily ever after. How is the cross watcher feeling about Gemini? Yeah, stuck. They feel stuck. I feel as though they don't know how to approach you. Clarify on the Hangman. I wanted to call them. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone, I always get the feeling with this card that is someone getting away with something sneaky, or because can you see how he's just got all the knives and he's kind of just like sort of running away and kind of like just leaving those two swords in the past. So maybe the reason why the cross watcher doesn't want to approach you right now, because they haven't told you maybe the full story, or they feel as though they haven't heard the full story off you. I feel as though there's been like a misunderstanding, but it may be from lack of communication, because you guys, he was trying really hard to be happy with each other, and you both share a mutual love. I feel as though they see that they could be, if you two put the work in, you could be happy together. There's a lot of mutual love here. How do you feel about Gemini? How do you feel about Gemini? Yeah, they feel as though it's ended. If this is obviously your twin flame, or your soulmate, it is normally there is a phase where someone does the running and someone does the chasing, but then there can also be a phase where you both do nothing, even though you see each other as your world. You see each other as your world. Obviously the world card can mean new cycles as well. But I feel as though this is going to be literally until you guys communicate, then you're not going to have this sort of traditional, powerful relationship with each other, because you're both keeping the burden in your head. You're both not sharing it when you really should be sharing the burden with each other, so you can have a happy ending. You both need to share the load. I feel as though you're both in your heads a lot about it, and as soon as you guys tell each other or be honest with each other about how you're feeling, there'll be no going back for you two. And maybe that's one of the things that makes this more scary, because you both know that when you communicate and you both tell each other's point of view, then there's going to be no going back, because this is your soulmate or your twin flame, because you balance each other out. Like, you bring out the best in each other. They might have changed, or you might have changed since meeting each other, and you might have changed since going through sort of this heartbreak, and I feel as though you both learned a lot from it, but now you're both just suffering in silence, when I feel as though you guys have got a lot to say. You've got a lot to say to each other, but right now I can't see anyone sort of taking a step in the direction to kind of make it work. But you both literally do not want this to end. You both don't want this to end. Clarifying the death card, please. Yeah, you're both not letting go. You're not letting go. You may not be talking, or you may not be sending each other paragraph long messages like you used to, but you are still the full focus of each other's day. You are still manifesting for the other one to come and communicate, or manifesting for each other in your life. Because you want a new beginning. You both want to start it again. But you both like this. You're both not moving it. But it can happen. Sometimes it takes you to sort of have time on your own and get out of a situation to see the picture fully for what it is. Because your judgment can get awful clouded when you're in a situation, or not necessarily a toxic situation, but relationships can often get frustrating as well, especially with a twin flame or a soulmate, because you literally just want them to be the best that they can be, and it can be hard having so much love for someone. It can be extremely difficult. But it does say to, sorry, I did romance cards as well, express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then at the bottom it's got very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. which has basically sort of been the whole thing of the read, isn't it? Express your love. So if you are struggling and in silence with it, I feel as though they're struggling too. And there could be a distance between you. It might not even be that you can see them. It might be that they don't live in the same area as you. Okay, and then I've got perfect timing and big happy changes. Where's big happy changes? What's going on? I wanted to see what was at the bottom of the deck, but and then it's got at the bottom of the deck, peaceful resolution. So guys, that is your February reading, and please like, share and subscribe if it resonated with you. I hope that if it does resonate with you, that everything works out for you, and I just want you to know that the universe will literally always put you on the right path. So if right now it seems that all's not going well, just remember it's for a greater good as to why it's not. You never know around the corner. And like I always say from Alan Watts, out of a good can not always be a good, and out of a bad can not always be a bad. So whatever's happening in your life, he doesn't exactly say it like that, quote unquote, it's just the way that I viewed the video, and it made things a lot easier for me to deal with in my life. Like when something really shit is happening, I just kind of just stop and go, right, okay, so what is it teaching me here? Instead of being in the negative mindset of, oh my God, the universe has got it out to get me, like why me, why this? Instead I'm just like, right, okay, that's happened, and what has it taught me? Or what did it bring into my life that I wouldn't have right now? So I know it can be difficult when you are going through it, but just honestly, just have faith in the universe, and it is absolutely amazing what it will deliver for you. So my beautiful fellow Geminis, I hope that your twins play nice for the rest of the month for you and for me. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, please feel free to do so. My IG is hello, I'm Lauren W. And yeah, if I haven't already told you, please like, share and subscribe, and do comment, even if it's not in regards to the reading and it's how you feel about being a Gemini. That'd be great. Love and light.